Tuesday, August 18th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Good bit to discuss with you this morning, so let's get right into it. Starting off with the highs yesterday, it was a pretty steamy day all across the region. 95 in Raleigh, 93 in Fayetteville, 93 in Columbia. Now the Shelby temperature sensor not functioning correctly. You'll see that here in just a moment, but here's the final highs from across the Triad viewing area yesterday. Anywhere from 88 in Asheboro to 93 in Burlington, 90 in Lexington, and with Wilkesboro. It was not 187 in Shelby. That would be record-breaking. Obviously, that temperature sensor having some issues. But outside of that, the low to mid-90s, those were the correct high temperature readings across the Charlotte viewing area yesterday. Temperatures a little bit before 5 o'clock this morning, very mild and humid in the 70s. We have some rain out there in some spots, too. This was the radar yesterday. And you notice you had those areas of some showers and a couple thunderstorms out there. And that was the radar imagery ending at 11 o'clock yesterday evening. So there's your rainfall distribution. A couple of decent spots of some rain out there here and there. Some of the heaviest rain totals occurring here in really the areas between Rockingham and Fayetteville. In that corridor, that's where you have some rain totals up over 2-3 inches in some spots there. It's pretty good rain totals over that way. All right, on to the current radar perspective. There's the big view across the region. Some light rain across North Carolina and upstate of South Carolina. Heavier showers in Alabama and Georgia. And this is all slowly working to the northeast. Now, again, everything you see on the radar here across western and central North Carolina, it's very, very light. There's a look at the higher resolution radar imagery, and again, this is mainly just some very light rain. Whoop, that was not the tool I meant to use. Let me clear that off of there here. You're looking at basically just, again, some very light rain overall moving through parts of the region. And we're going to continue to have the chance today of rain and a few embedded thunderstorms with time as the day unfolds. There's the high resolution modeling for today. You notice that the area of rain working through additional areas of scattered showers and thunderstorms all the way this afternoon. So the bottom line is really at any point in time, today or tonight, we could see some passing areas of rain as well as a few embedded thunderstorms. Temperatures undoubtedly held in check today due to the clouds and the rain opportunities around the region. All right, now you get into the day tomorrow, and again, I think a pretty good chance for some scattered showers and storms. Thursday, too, pretty good opportunity for some scattered thunderstorms before that area of high pressure builds in here starting Friday. And I'm still going to stick with essentially a dry forecast for Friday as well as the upcoming weekend. Rain totals. Now, this is what Futurecast is printing out between now and Thursday night. And again, you have to take the individual amounts with a grain of salt, but you look at the overall weather picture, and a lot of us see some decent amounts of rain. Maybe a lot of us in the 1, 2, maybe some 3-inch rain totals over the next 72 hours. There's the GFS representation. That's probably a pretty reasonable job in terms of the rain totals across the region. Again, there'll be some variability here and there, but that's the basic idea. Certainly a little bit of a wetter pattern over the next few days than what we've seen in a while. All right, out of the tropics, and as I'm cutting this video, we still do not have a classified system out there in the Atlantic Ocean. But what we're watching here is that tropical wave that is centered right here. Pretty good circulation with it, at least a pretty good mid-level circulation. The convection, the thunderstorm activity increasing. So this system is certainly looking a little bit healthier, and there's a good chance that this will become a classified system, meaning a tropical depression or maybe a tropical storm over the next day or two. The motion on this is going to continue to be a little bit north of due west, but a lot of the modeling ends up with this system, whatever condition it's in, being somewhere in this area down the road. And the pattern, you look over the country, if there were to be a system get into this area, it would kind of favor a track somewhere in the general direction of the U.S. as opposed to a recurving scenario. Now, here's an issue for the system. There's still a lot of dry air. Again, here's the tropical wave we're watching right here. Okay, and all this brown shading represents a lot of dry air on various sides of the track of the system. So it's going to have an uphill battle, but I do think there's a pretty good chance this does become a classified system soon, and it will be something that we'll track, of course, as it traverses the Atlantic. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.